Today is Friday, Flex Friday, all that Friday, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. Let me share my link on Twitter real quick, and then we'll go to go. All right, let's do it. This Friday. One sec. I gotta get all my things popped up so I can see. All right, let's get it. Let's see what we got today. Today is Flex Friday, so we have Friday stuff. We got a Flex Friday. I'm already trying to make a pick because I see some value. I don't think that NBA play is still gonna be there, but it is. So let's look at the sharp money tool. Let's build a 6 pick flex with the sharp money tool. I'm gonna make this, try to make this as fast as possible before things change. The Nick Claxton play is still there, so we have Nick Claxton under 8.5 rebounds. We're following the sharp money. Somebody put 3K on this at plus 120, so a 6 pick flex makes this a profitable play. All the books are in the 130s or worse, so that one looks solid for me. We got Trey Jones, same thing. Look at Pinnacle and Bet 105's odds. They're way under. They're saying that this is like, it's got like a 60% chance of hitting. Somebody put 720, which is higher than the limit on here. So we got Trey Jones under 19.5 PRAs. Hopefully this one's still there. I think there was one here that I had seen that is not there anymore. So we got Nick Claxton, Trey Jones under and under. Zaire Williams, same situation. There's no Pinnacle odds, so it's a little less. I guess there's Pinnacle odds. We can go. We can take his under 12.5 PRAs just because now that we have Pinnacle and Bet 105, there's no FanDuel, but that's fine with me. I'd rather see Pinnacle and Bet 105, two sharp books. They don't limit, so they want sharp action. So their lines have to be pretty damn good, and they got this at minus 135, minus 147. So this was like a solid play for me too. And we're taking his under 12.5 PRAs. All right, what was the other one? Under 11 points rebound. So this guy basically gets no assists, is what they're saying. Let's see this. Let's see what his PRAs look like. 13, 11, 13, 24, out of nowhere, 10. Where's his points and rebounds? So basically, same thing. 24, 10. So he had 12, he had 10 and just one assist last time. So that looks pretty solid for me. All right, we got 3 picks. If we want to stick with today, we can head over to the optimizer. Jalen Duren under 18.5 points. I think I saw that on the optimizer as well. Like these plays are pretty solid actually. Was that one on the optimizer? His PRAs, his points and rebounds. So Joel Embiid over 5 first quarter points. I wouldn't mind taking that too. There's some really good plays here. So we might have to make. I'm gonna make a 6 pick flex with the bonus bet, and then we'll do Tyler Show. What's it called? Kyle Filipowski under 7.5 rebounds. The liquidity's not there, but I will take the odds from the other books. I'll make sure those are still there because that Trey Jones play was gone. Bro. Just under on everybody. That's crazy. I wonder what's going on that his unders are like that. Usually I don't make plays this early. What's going on, bro? Usually I don't make plays this early just because there hasn't been any lineup news that comes. Most of the time, lineup news comes out like an hour or two before tip off, and then things change. So like Nick Claxton under, if somebody ends up being out, then he's probably gonna go over. So this Flex Friday play, I am making it a bit early, but I'm a little bit busy in the afternoon, so I have to make some plays now, which isn't the worst. It's not the worst thing in the world. This one is solid too. We got books, we got lines from all the books. Not much of a discount compared to FanDuel, but it's still a pretty good discount. Let's see what else we have first. So Dalton Schultz over 3.5 receptions. Yeah, so we'll make a couple plays here. I do want to make this Joel Embiid play, but I don't know if I want to put that in a 6 pick flex. How many do we have so far? 4. So 8.5, 19, 12.5, 7. As long as everything's still there, we should be straight. Nick Claxton, Lil Jordan. His name is Lil Jordan. That's crazy. We took this guy yesterday or the other day, and I don't remember what happened. Or maybe we were going. Oh, he plays in the NFL. Let's see. You know what? I might take the Zaire, this one, just because if he does end up getting an assist, it could mess up our thing. Just rebounds. What was his name? We'll take his under 11.5 points and rebounds. All right. Just in case he decides to get like 2 assists. So let's keep looking. Jalen Tyson, under 14.5 points. This is crazy. Everybody's just getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need one more. So we take the Joel Embiid play. Lonzo Ball under 9.5. I don't know about that one. I think I'll be okay taking this Joel Embiid play. Hopefully he plays. There's no odds besides FanDuel and these books, so. But we're getting it better by getting it at 5 and not 5.5. So I think I'm good with this. Joel Embiid is a monster. Maybe a first quarter. Oh, they got it at 6. Never mind. That would have been easy. That would have been easy cash, but it's at 6, so it's not there. Let's go back. Okay, Nick Claxton. We could take this guy right here. I mean, it's not till Sunday, so you don't have to wait again. But at least it's a shorter wait. If we don't see any other basketball plays. The Jalen Duren play, we could take this one. Under 18.5 points. Alright, does he score? Yeah. Alright, so we have a Flex Friday play. 8.5 rebounds. His went to 18.5, so I'm taking Tyus Jones off. So we gotta look again. 7.5. Jalen Tyson. So we lost one play. Jalen Tyson is 14. Yeah. Alright, so we lost the play. We gotta look for a play. I don't really want to fade Donovan Mitchell under 31.5 points. It's possible, but we could take it. Actually, it looks pretty good compared to the other books. Under 31.5 for Donovan Mitchell. 30.5. Golly. We might have to take this little Jordan Humphrey play. It's not that great compared to the other books, but there's no sharp books, so that's one reason why I haven't really taken it yet. We do have Zay Flowers under 5.5 catches. We can take that one if we want to wait till Sunday. If I don't see anything, then I'll take the Zay Flowers play right now. Nothing else pops up. KJ Simpson under 22.5. We don't have FanDuel. We do have Pinnacle. Let's see here. KJ Simpson under 22.5 PRAs. Alright, so under 8.5, 7.5, 11.5, 14, 18. Alright, so we have a Flex Friday play. Make sure it's a flex. Oh, fuck. Bro, this is ridiculous. I have to do all that shit again. Alright, let's start this crap over. Nick Claxton. For some reason on my computer, when I do that all the way back, it like starts my shit over. Who else do we have? Zaire Williams. Under 11.5 PRs. Oh, they're on the same team. We're fading 2 people on the same team. That's crazy. Jalen Tyson. Under 14.5 points. Buddy Hield just popped up for under 8.5 points. That looks pretty good. We had Kyle Filipowski under, so we'll take this guy first. Under 7.5 rebounds. That is 4 of them. Who else do we have? Jalen Duren. Do we like Jalen Duren or Buddy Hield? 125. 128. Under 18.5 points for Jalen Duren. And the last one was from the optimizer, KJ Simpson. Under 22.5 PRAs. They just changed it. God damn it, man. I had that shit. So we gotta go Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield under 8.5 points. Okay, make sure it's a flex. $5 is there. Alright, we in there. We got a 6-pick flex. Let me share this on the link. Let me share this link. Alright, everything looks pretty good. Let me do all this sharing stuff. I didn't even go live on here. Oops. Alright, let's see. Let me share this on Twitter. And my Discord. As soon as this thing loads up. Bro. Alright, what is everyone else looking for? I guess I don't have to, I already saved everything. So here's our prize picks, 6-pick flex going up on the Discord. All right, let's move on. Um, what was the other play that I had right here? I got I got his under on here already. Sam Darnold, Jared Goff. So I have Zay Flowers play already. So that's good. That's good. He's still showing up on the under. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Nobody wants to take it. I guess it's a good thing because nobody wants to take that bet. That's why it's still available. Uh, so that's in a 3-man though. But we are getting better pay compared to these books. So let's see what else we got. Do we have any promos on Underdog? Underdog Fantasy. We got a bunch of plays that. Oh, we got one that's ready to go. That game is today. Onyeko Kongwu over 23.5 points rebound. So hopefully he hits that and we catch this with a 50% profit boost. Everything else is pretty much, yeah, he ended up, that game last night was ridiculous. Yeah, this one's done too, so. This one we still have a chance, but we have 2 X's already, so we're not gonna profit off that one. Let's see what we got. No bonuses? That's crazy. No profit boost on. Okay, look at that. Let's see what if there's any value though. We can still make a play even though there's no promos. Usually the promos I like to take, make all my plays with some type of promo attached to it. There is some plays we can make. Let's look at the fantasy optimizer. A minimum of 3 data points. All right, so we got the KJ Simpson over 12, but we were supposed to take his under on Prize Picks. So I don't know about taking his under on points just because they bumped it down. Maybe they bumped this down. Maybe it was a little higher and they bumped it down. But it's 13, so if you want to take the KJ, you can. I don't think I'm going to take KJ. We got one play right here. It is until Sunday. So if you don't want to wait, but I cannot do nothing right now. Cedric Howard looks like a solid play. There's no Pinnacle or FanDuel odds, so I'll stay away from that. This is nuts. Saquon, Derrick Henry, Christian Watson. So far, this is the only play I see worth taking. We could take O'Marion. So this is going to end up being a whole like Sunday. All these plays are like Sunday plays. Was it over? Over 3.5 receptions. O'Marion Hampton under 47.5 rushing yards. $2,000 at -117. So this has to go in a 6-pick flex. So we could make another 6-pick with a bunch of Sunday stuff. Over 12.5 receiving yards. What else is there? Kobe White. Yeah, like the discount. Remember that these books is not. I mean, even though we're putting it as 6-pick, I'd like to see plays that are in the -130s. So I might come back to this. We took his under over on Prize Picks, so I'm gonna pass up on this one. Quentin Post. This Quentin Post play is not too bad. Over 12.5 points, rebounds, and assists. 16.5, sorry. All right. That's 4. We took Buddy. We took Kyle. Lonzo Ball. Under 9.5 points, assists. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see what else. Michael Tinsley. Under 2.5 catches. That's low. He could get like, so lately I've been making a bunch of like unders on these like tight ends, and they get it in like the first quarter, and then they don't get any more catches after that. It's kind of annoying. Rashid Rice under 1.5. We're getting a whole 10-yard, basically a 10-yard discount on this guy. So they're probably, I don't know. I think Kansas City's favored in that game, but they don't really run the ball that well. So we might have to pass up on that one. This one looks solid. I mean, the pay is pretty crazy. I'll take this Brandon Miller play. Over 21.5 points. Is this 6? So this play is gone because it was actually a good deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So even the flex, we're not getting anything good. So we're gonna take that guy off. I wouldn't mind making this just a 3 with 1, 2, and 3. The Lonzo Ball play is kind of, I'm kind of unsure about that one. I'd rather look for a better play. Brandon Podziemski, under 17.5. There's not that much liquidity, but seeing the odds from the other books. So we could go 1, 2, and Quentin Post. The reason why is because we can get this played in and out. There's no odds. Minus 114 on FanDuel, not that great. This one, there's no good book odds. So this is what I'm going to go with on underdog. 3-man. Alright. So we got Quentin Post over 16.5. Brandon Miller over 21.5. And Podziemski under on his PRAs. So I'm surprised that they let me get this for 6x because these guys play on the same team. Alright. If I'm not mistaken, they play on the same team. So if we're basically we just locked in a correlated play without getting the bonus. Yeah. They play on the same team. We're taking the over on 1. The over on Quentin Post, the under on Brandon. So hopefully this goes in our favor. So Brandon Miller looks pretty solid compared to the odds on Pinnacle. Basically everywhere. They got it at 22.5. So our odds do look pretty good on here. Should we make another 3-man? Or go 6? Should we go 6? Pick 6. We'll hop on pick 6 right now. Let me put this on Twitter. Alright. Moving on. We can look at pick 6 before we go anywhere else. Let's head over to our pick 6. NCAA basketball. We took Jalen Tyson and Buddy Hield already. So those are 2 plays that we already took. But, I mean, this is crazy right here. This one not as crazy, but the Jalen Tyson under 14.5 points, that's pretty crazy. Do we have any? Do we have any promos on here? Oh, well, there's a stat slice, I guess. But I think they come up later. Oh, they're up now. Oh, shit. All right, let's do it. Let's see who we got. Which one of these guys you guys like? Which one you want to take? You tell me the stat slice you want to take, and I'll make the other picks. And while we're doing that, I think I'm going to take that Jalen Tyson because this is absurd. Jalen Tyson under 14.5 points is crazy. Canopal under 18.5. I like it. The fantasy optimizer for DraftKings pick 6 is like pretty legit. I've won so many. Was it 18? 19. So never mind, that play's not there. Let's see what else we got on here. Cedric Coward over 24.5. Duncan Robinson over 15. This is too close to even money for me. Just getting that one extra isn't enough for me. If this was at minus 115 or 14, then I would take it, like how this one is. It's at minus 127. And we're also getting an extra point, so that would make this a play that I would take over that one. Darius Garland under 27.5. Like this one right here, I would probably take over the Duncan Robinson play. Jalen Johnson. All right, we'll lock in Jalen Johnson. We got Jalen Tyson, Jalen Johnson. I'm not going to do Buddy Hield because we have him already. Jalen Johnson has been balling too, yeah, so I'm cool with that one. His PRA has been going like in the 40s, so I'm with that one. We got 2, just one more. One out. Kobe White under. I don't know about the Kobe White under. Oh yeah, I do like the Kobe under. It all depends on the odds that these books have. I look at the sharp money as like one source of information, and then this is like my second source of information. And if they both are on the same side, like there's a lot of money in there and these books are favoring it, then that's a play that I'm trying to lock in as soon as I can. Kobe White's under 30.5 PRAs. Is that correct? Alright, this one isn't like a whole like gotta lock it in. Just because this is minus 128, and that's not that great of a discount as far as you see, compared to you see like this book, 158. there's anything else pop up. But that's cool with me. We'll take it for to get a free play basically. So $10 is the most we can get. So we're gonna lock this one in. Share it. For real? Let me see some. Oops. So my headphones ain't working for some reason. Or they just died. Alright, I'm charging my headphones, but I apologize for the audio delay. Let me see if I can fix it real quick before we move on. So what you're saying is like, I say something on here and then like later on you can hear it, or you can hear it and then you can hear me and then the words pop up, or I speak it. Let's throw this on Alright. Damn, that's crazy. I wonder what's going on. Try updating, try refreshing the page maybe. If not, it might just be because I'm currently on my Wi-Fi, not the Ethernet. That's pretty late though. That's pretty laggy. Let's see what else we got right quick. See if there's any dabble on here. That 8.5 rebounds is popping. It seems like all the books are got the same plays on all the books. We can look at dabble. That is weird. I don't know what's going on. Let me see something. Oops. Alright. If you could just hang on while I do all that, that's fine. That'll work. Let's make some more plays. Just stay on if you can, and we'll try to figure this out while we make plays. But I'm gonna just keep making plays right now, and just make sure. I mean, if you guys are on my Discord or follow me on Dabble, then either wait for the link to pop up in the chat. But we're still gonna try to make plays. Brush attempts. It's not on here. Alright, that one's not there. I think we have this one already. We already got the Rico play. Let's see. Josh Hart. So Buddy Hield, or Brandon Pazinski's on here too. Let's look at the optimizer. Nothing much on here either. Just Omari and Hampton, but that play's not there anymore, so yeah. Receiving yards. Alright. Where else do we have promos? Sleeper. There's a lot of promos on Sleeper. 50% NBA boost only. Not much value on Sleeper. The 50% profit boost is nice. So we could take plays like this and then just put the profit boost on there. 50% will probably I don't think it'll get us back to a profitable place, so I'm not going to take those. We'll just keep looking closer to game time. If nothing pops up, then I'll probably just take one of these two, or take both of these and then call it a day, or see what else pops up. All right, better. Rudy Gobert rebounds. They got 10 rebounds on here. So it's still, I would still take it. That dude be getting rebounds out the butt. But we're trying to get the value. The value is what's important. Anthony Davis on his rebounds, -122. So this is only good for us, like a 5-pick flex. Lamar Jackson over 2 touchdowns. We got Nick Claxton's rebounds already in there. Chandler Stevenson, no points scored. Let's see what's on the optimizer. Or on the... I don't think I have a better one, so I could... Let's see what we got. Nick Claxton, Jameson Williams. God dang. Over 60.5 receiving yards? Yes. No pinnacle odds, but it's fine because they do have the under, and it's pretty much here. The over is not going to be a positive. They would have it. Josh Hart, just because we're not getting any other books opinions on it, I'm going to pass up on that one. Guardian Buddy Hield, Jalen Johnson, under on his rebounds. So his under on rebounds on better is looking pretty good. So he's going to score a lot of points, may not get a lot of rebounds, basically. I'm okay with taking these two plays just because they're on 2 different books. And they don't really negative correlate because you're taking over on his points and under on his rebounds. So they don't, I mean, if he scores, he's not going to get rebounds. So you could look at it as a positively correlated play. I think we're good, like the way that this one is with this 3-pick entry. I do like the odds that we're getting on all these. -138. What was the other play? The Jameson Williams play. Just because there's no under odds or over odds, you can only take his under. And then we took this one off the optimizer, I believe. The Rudy, oh yeah, not the Rudy Gobert. I would like to take that Rudy Gobert play. What do we take? Oh, Lamar Jackson. So, all right, let's go. We didn't take a bonus on here. We could take a bonus, turns into a 4-pick flex. 30, I'm not really a big fan of that one. 28. If we don't take any of these, which I usually do, they're fading his under on here. So that's probably, it's crazy how they do these stat slices because usually they like just barely go over their stat slice or they go under. It's like, how the hell did you know they were going to go under? So, let's see. Should we take the Jimmy Butler? I don't think Curry's playing, right? They played 7. Oh, maybe Curry is playing. Is Curry playing? Alright, I think I'm going to leave this as a 3-man. Cash balance. Probably got better bucks. I gotta use my better bucks. Alright, so we're using better bucks for this one. 3-pick, it is for Sunday, so you do have to wait till Sunday. But I like it. I'm gonna share this on my Discord. And this is just gonna go into the community plays. Alright. So I don't know if we have the bonus for Onyx odds yet, which